Airports is the main gateway for air travels. As the number of passengers grows, as well as the number of flights will keep increasing, in the last decades, several commercial airports become congested. To answer the increasing demand for air travels, airports around the globe were kept of expanding, or either building for a bigger one. Changi Airport of Singapore, Haneda of Tokyo, and Incheon of Seoul, are amongst the best and the busiest airport in the world. In Southeast Asia, the busiest airport by the number of passengers handled annually in 2019 are Singapore Changi Airport, Suvarnabhumi Airport, Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Soekarno Hatta International Airport, and Ninoy Aquino International Airport. Today, we will feature the new development of airports project in Southeast Asia. These are the newly constructed airport in the region that will be operational by 2025 onwards. First in the list is the Clark International Airport Development Projects. Philippines. The Phase 1 of the 4 phases for the development of Clark International Airport Expansion Project is now completed. The 110,000 square meter terminal building was officially turned over to the Department of Transportation (DOTR) and the Bases Conversion and Development Authority (BCDA) by Megawide GMR Construction Joint Venture on January 22, 2021. The new passenger terminal building now can accommodate 8 million passengers on its opening year, almost tripling the airport's current capacity of 4.2 million to 12.2 million annually. Clark International Airport occupies 2,367 hectares of land inside the Clark Freeport Zone Civil Aviation Complex. The Phase 2 of the project consists of the second terminal building, which can accommodate up to 22 million passengers with an additional runway. Phase 3 project completions can accommodate up to 80 million annual passengers with completion of the third runway. 4 new terminals are expected to be completed and all will be fully operational by 2025. Upon completion, these 4 terminals will boost Clark's passenger capacity to more than 110 million annually. The airport is also being groomed to become one of the country's first Aerotropolis, or a community that features a world-class airport that's surrounded by business clusters and residential developments. The Aerotropolis will be built surrounding the airport with an area of 800 hectares. The Aerotropolis includes the creation of the new Clark Global City, and other world-class business district that will be developed by Philinvest Development Corporation, and Robinsons Land Corporation. The airport is connected via major expressways such as NLEX, SC-TEX, C-LEX, MacArthur Highway, and to the new Airport Expressway of North-South Commuter Railway. Envisioned to be Asia's next premier gateway, which will help foster economic growth. This is indeed a testament of the government's goal, in making Clark as the next premier metropolis of Asia. In putting Philippines one step closer to progress and prosperity. The airport was constructed by Megawide Construction Corporation, with the partnership of GMR Infrastructures, and will be managed by the Luzon International Premier Airport Development Corporation, a special-purpose company established to manage the operations and maintenance of Clark Airport. The members of Lipad Corporation are Philinvest Development Corporation, JG Summit Holdings Incorporated, Philippine Airport Ground Support Solutions Incorporated, and Changi Airports Philippines Private Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of Changi Airports International. Going to Cambodia, the biggest airport project is the new Phnom Penh International Airport currently constructed. The new Phnom Penh Airport is a proposed development to serve the city of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. The under-construction airport is located in Kandal Province, 30 to 40 kilometers outside of the city. Covering an area of 2,600 hectares of land, situated across 2 provinces of Kandal and Takeo. Making it one of the world's largest airports by land area. The airport will be classified as 4F, which means it can handle the long-haul flights. The new Phnom Penh International Airport will be divided into 3 phases of development. With the first phase, costing $1.5 billion, will open by 2023, which could handle 13 million annual passengers. As of December 2020, the 5-story with 243,000 square meters of floor space passenger terminal is 5% complete, and will be ready by 2022. The 108-meter airplane control tower, as well as the 4,000-meter runway, VIP terminal building, and other airport facilities, is also at 5% complete. It will be operational by 2022. Upon completion of Phase 1, the airport can serve up to 13 million passengers annually. Second phase will be completed by 2030. It will receive 30 million tourists a year. The third phase will be completed by 2050, which can handle 50 million visitors a year. The airport will be connected by a 21-kilometer flyover from the city center of Phnom Penh, passing through Hun Sen Boulevard, all the way to the Cable Tunnel Junction, via National Road 2. The new Phnom Penh International Airport is being funded by local firm, Overseas Cambodia Investment Corporation (OCIC), which has a 90% stake in the project, with 10% belonging to the State Secretariat of Civil Aviation (SSCA). Meanwhile in Thailand, the biggest airport development is the Otapao International Airport Expansion Project. The government of Thailand approved the $9 billion development plan of Otapao International Airport in June 2020. The development of the Otapao, which includes the Eastern Airport City, comprises of 6 projects. The third airport terminal, the commercial gateway, the air cargo and maintenance, the repair and overhaul sections, the free trade zone, and training center for aeronautical personnel. These will be the first airport in Thailand is categorized as Aerotropolis, also known as Airport City. The Otapao Airport, close to the leading Thai beach resort area, in and around Pattaya, is also expected to become Bangkok's third airport, supplementing the existing Suvarnabhumi and Don Mueang airports, to which it will be connected by a high-speed rail line. Currently, the existing 2 terminals of the airport has the maximum capacity of 3 million of annual passengers. After the opening of the second terminal on February 2019, the development is expected to be completed by 2023, and will create 15,600 new jobs. After the upgrade, it is expected to have a passenger capacity of 60 million, putting it in the first rank of international airports. The project will be developed by BBS Joint Venture for the Public-Private Partnership. The joint ventures consist of Bangkok Airways, BTS Group Holdings, and Sino-Thai Engineering and Construction Company. Otapao Airport development is one of the projects being prioritized by Thailand as part of the Eastern Economic Corridor, a development zone running between Bangkok and Pattaya. Included in the list, the biggest single project of the history of Vietnam, is the Long Ton International Airport. The construction of Long Ton International Airport breaks ground early this year. The under-construction airport is located approximately 40 kilometers (25 miles) east of Ho Chi Minh City. Covering a total area of more than 5,580 hectares, the airport will straddle 6 communes in Long Ton district. The airport will be built in 3 phases over 3 decades, with downgraded cost of $14.5 billion from $16 billion first estimated cost. In the first phase, 1 runway with a length of 4,000 meters, taxiways, an apron, and a passenger terminal with other auxiliary works sprawling 373,000 square meters will be built to serve 25 million passengers and 1.2 million tons of cargo each year. The first phase is expected to be completed in 2025, with an investment of $4.7 billion. Terminal 1 was designed by Korea-based Hiram Architects, and is said to be shaped like a lotus flower, the national flower of Vietnam. The design was based on feedback from Vietnamese public and experts. The building will have a floor area of 399,987 square meters divided over 4 floors. Phase 2 will see the development of a second runway and terminal. This will bring total capacity to 75 million passengers and 2.7 million tons of cargo annually. The airport is designed to have 4 runways, 4 passenger terminals, and other auxiliary facilities to ensure a capacity of 100 million passengers and 5 million tons of cargo a year by 2040. Located 40 kilometers to the east of Ho Chi Minh City, Long Tan Airport is expected to relieve overloading at Tan Son Nhat International Airport in the southern metropolis, now the country's largest airport. The airport will be accessible via the National Highway 51, and Ho Chi Minh City Long Tan Do Zay Expressway. The airport will also be accessible via the future Bien Hoa Vung Tau Expressway. A new high-speed railway service is proposed to be connected to the new airport as part of the Ho Chi Minh City NHA Trang section and the future light metro line connecting to Tu Thien. Going back to the Philippines. The biggest airport project is the New Manila International Airport. New Manila International Airport is a proposed development project to construct an airport city in Bulacan, north of Manila. The 2,500 hectares airport will complement the air traffic operations at the existing, and overly congested Ninoy Aquino International Airport. The Philippine government awarded the 50 years of franchise to San Miguel Corporation for construction, operation, and maintenance of the airport, including the development of an adjacent airport city, called the San Miguel Aerocity Incorporated. The New Manila International Airport is part of the envisioned 12,000 hectares of Aerotropolis that features residential zones, commercial districts, government centers, seaport and an industrial zone. The proposed airport will feature at least 4 runways, expandable to 6. 8 taxiways, and 3 terminal buildings. It will have a capacity of 100 million passengers per year, when fully built, which is about 3 times larger than the current capacity of Naiya. The first phase of the project will include a terminal building with airside and landside facilities, taxiways, airport toll road, and 2 of the 4 runways, in 5 years. Adding plans to expand to 4 runways 1 year later. Preparatory works is scheduled to commence in first quarter of 2021, with the land development project expected to be completed by the end of 2024, and the partial operability is set in the end of 2025. Metro Manila Skyway, and MRT Line 7, will be expanded to accommodate passengers from the new airport. It will also be connected to 8.4-kilometer tollway connecting the airport to the North Luzon Expressway in Marilao, Bulacan, and Radial Road 10 in northwest of cities of Manila and Navotas. The new airport is expected to bring trillions of dollars in economic activity. 35 million tourists annually, as well as 30 million tourism-related jobs for people in Bulacan and nearby provinces. The project will be developed by 3 major global airport construction firms: Groupe ADP, Aéroports de Paris, Meinhardt Group, and Jacobs Engineering Group. Among the airports these firms have worked on are Singapore's famous Changi Airport, Charles de Gaulle Airport in France, and Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport in the United States.